Okay, it's 8:40. I'm down at the Cotswolds. There you go, got a lot of this surface weed all over the lake and the line won't cut through it, so what I'm doing is I've got the right hand rod on a pellet just off this bush here and the left hand rod just before all this silkweed and that, just down there with a long hook link with one of my boilers on. That's it, down for 2 nights. Just got the old brolly system down, just fishing very basic. And we'll see what we can get. Down with my other mate Ash. There. Not Basher, another mate called Ash. But we'll see how we go. But this silkweed is just getting everywhere on the lines. Just I was going up towards this island, but you just can't get it through this weed. Just, the old bobbin was just up and down, up and down, up and down, doing my head, and it was. So I've baited up. I'm going to see if they patrol around here because I'm in like a bit of a bay. So see if they come around here. See what we can get. Well, it's now 10:40. Nothing's really happening on the lake. I've actually got both of mine in the margin now. One just off this weed here on my boilie. Or this weed here right on the edge of it. And the other one is still off this tree with a pellet. As you can see, I've actually brought my rods in. So I'm going to have a little snooze and west the swim, feed it up, ready for this evening. So that's what we're doing. Ash is still baiting up, look. Feeding the seagulls. But no, it's really dead at the moment, no one's had anything. That's where he's going, that off there. On a gravel bar. Oh, if it swims, catch it, Mr. Streets. Well, it's 10 to 4. It's like 25 today, so it's so hot that they're just not having it. But they're messing about on the surface in Ash's swim next door, on Mr. Streets there, in his swim. So he's going to try a bit of flirt fishing. But this weed is just, oh, it's everywhere. It's going on your lines, everything. So that's why I'm right in the margin down here. Oh yeah, we go, so we do. Right hand rod now, what I've done is use the old 360 rig with a yellow pop-up on it. And I've just got the old bank sticks in now, I've done away with everything else. It was too unstable, even with the stabilisers. But yeah, see what tide brings when it cools down a bit. But it is a lovely lake. I do like it. He is just doing his getting his rig set up, ready. Flat fishing. There you go. Well, it's 8:38 of the first evening, and as you can probably see, we've moved. I think we're fishing the biggest lake in the world. 120 acres. It's absolutely gigantor. It goes all the way around here, all the way off this point. All the way down here, and then it goes all the way around there. There's about 150 carp in here, but there's some whoppers. It's a hard lake, but we moved because we'd just totally had enough of that weed and the heat, to be honest. So there's all my stuff there. There's Ashley's stuff there. So we're just going to see what we can get out. All we've done is we just got down here. Ash put one in the margins and one out to that buoy, and I've just put bags on and just chucked them both right out there. So we'll see what happens. There you go. See what happens on this lake. Okay, it's now 11:40. Ash has gone home. I've moved again. I'm still on the same lake, the really big one. The old boat's going around and everything now and that. But what I'm doing is my left hand rod is going out towards this buoy, but I'm going 50 yards, and the right hand rod is going just there, because there's a big bar there, which is what, 25 yards out. That's where I'm going, where that coot's just come up with one of them. So yeah, the right hand rod's on a red squid boilie pop up with plenty around it. I'll put about 1.5 kilos there, and the other one is got a bottom bait on with my homemade baits. But this is what it's like. It's like a bay. As you can see, it's really shallow, and then just there it drops off, but I'm only in 5 foot of water. But yeah, it's really nice. It looks very carpy, so I'll be watching the water all day and see what happens. So there you go. Car's parked there, look, and I've got the open fronted brolly system, just like that, very basic. That's how I'm going to be fishing it. And there you go. My cooker's going to go there. And that's it really. So we'll see what happens this time in this bay area. It's an extremely hard lake, basically because of its size. There's a head of about 250 carp and some nice 40s in here, so hopefully I'll get a result. Okay, it's 2:30, nothing as yet. I haven't even seen any move into this bay yet, so that's what I'm keeping an eye out for, see if I can see any movement. This place is so big, to give you an idea of how big it is, if you was to drive or even walk around the whole of the lake, it'd be like 2.5 miles. So that's the sort of size I'm fishing. So you could be in the right place at the right time, or you could be waiting anything up to a week or two for them to move round. So from what I've seen, there's like 10 dedicated hardcore anglers on this lake. But to be fair, they don't tell you anything. So very clicky. But yeah, that's pretty good. I think next time I do this lake, I shall particle. Put out a big bed of particle with the spod. I think that could be the way forward. There is nuisance fishing here, as you can imagine, but yeah, you get through them and that. Double figure tench, double figure bream, you know, just colossal size fish. But yeah, it's a nice enough day. It's cooler than yesterday because we've got some cloud cover, a little breeze, so that's nice, because yesterday was just so hot. So keep your fingers crossed I get some up. I had a knock last night but lost it, whatever it was, so I only think it was a tench or something. And the other swimmer was fishing in. But yeah, we'll see. The bays do look good on here, really good. So see what we see. 7:30, still nothing. I've put out another 2 kilos of boilies with the old spom. That worked well. Happy with that, like. Just gonna have a nice cup of coffee now, look. And yeah, that's what's been going on really. This is the wildlife. So I'm still in the same spots. The right hand rod now though has got a double boilie on. I've gone away from the pop-up. And yeah, I've been walking about and that with the Polaroids on, but I haven't even seen any yet, so hopefully they'll move in tonight and hopefully I'll get something on the bank. But I'm coming to this lake again quite a lot, to be honest, and I'm going to really work at this lake and see what I can do. I think next time I'm going to go on the particle and put out a hell of a lot of particle. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, but like I said, it's such a vast stretch of water. It really is a big lake. It's really big. So yeah, what can you do? And you're only allowed to fish sort of, I'd say not even half of it. All this far bank along here, which goes all the way around here, all the way around the corner, you're not allowed to fish any of that bank. So yeah, but I do think I'm in a good spot, to be honest. I'm in a good spot. So I've got to walk out to land a fish because it's very, very shallow. But I don't mind doing that. We'll see how we get on. Well, that's 5 to 10. The last sort of half hour or so I finally had some movement in my swim. So we'll see what happens. Not on the baited areas, but close enough. So I can't really do any more, to be honest. It's all out there, bait's out there. I should be going home tomorrow sort of midday or sometime sort of 2 in the afternoon, something like that. I shall get some more bait out first thing in the morning and very slowly pack up. So yeah, we'll see what this evening brings, and tomorrow morning.